What's up? How are you doing? Adit added. Hopefully I pronounced that right. Give me a moment while I get set up. Just gotta make sure there is nothing confidential on my screen. Oh shit, okay. I accidentally closed something that I didn't mean to close. Open that back up. All right, I think everything that's left is safe. One more. All right, cool. Let me go ahead and switch over to another camera. All right, so welcome to today's stream. Going to mostly be focused on documentation updates for one signal stuff that I'm working on. So there's not going to be any coding today. In either case, let's go ahead and hop right into. Oh wait, there's something on my screen. Let me close it. I thought I just did that. Close all this stuff. Alright. Just making sure audio is still working. Okay, put that over here. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and share my screen. Alright. So let's get some docs in. Let's turn on my monitor light. Oh, by the way, new update. Sometimes I get folks asking questions about what I use in my setup, and I decided to create a list of all the things that I'm using, and it's available publicly. This is the list here. And if you would like to see this, or if you'd like to go and cop any of the equipment that I'm using to make this stream, you can find it on my website, maybe. Well, not my website, but my link tree. So I have a link tree here, and it's at the bottom, my gear. If you click that, it'll take you to this page, which has a listing of most of the stuff that I'm using that's on this desk. I didn't include everything because I don't use it. Like, you don't really see it to make the stream, although I do use it in my work. Stuff like my cell phone, not this cell phone, but I have one that's constantly attached to my computer, as well as my Apple Watch, which it's not this Apple Watch, but this is one specifically for development purposes. And there are a few other things like peripherals that I don't think matter all that much, but you know, folks want to know what monitor arm I'm using. For instance, I can go ahead and add that to this furniture section if wanted. Anyways, let's do the thing that we came here for, which is work on some docs. Specifically, I'm working on our web platform, SDK docs, the reference documentation rather. And one of the things that I am thinking about is, how do I want to split this up? At the moment, we have, well, I've already made a change. Let me go to it here. So in the past, we had just like a client SDK reference. I've changed that to mobile. It's not shown right now. And I pulled out the web SDK stuff that was underneath this client. And one of the goals for today is to figure out where we're consistent, or where we should be consistent, and where I can kind of just say, yeah, it's whatever, just throw my hands up. Let's pull up the other doc that I need to reference. The notifications. What's this? It looks like I don't have all of the windows up that I need to have. All right, so I would like to also look at the mobile SDK here. Come on, you can do it. There we are. All right, so on the left is something that I've made significant progress on, to the point to where it's, I would call it done-ish. There's more stuff I want to do, but for the most part, we look here in our table of contents, and it's what I would call well laid out. And I think it does a better job of leading a end user to figuring out how to do something. For instance, like logging in a user, you just come here and like you see how to do it. We don't have that, but I'm working towards getting that over here. So let's go back to the web SDK, and well, we'll just start going slow, I suppose. They bring up this mobile SDK. It's not going to be visible, unfortunately. It's going to be on another monitor that, you know, obviously I can't share every monitor or every screen. What the hell? Wait, where did this come from? What? Just leave me alone. Just, why did this open? All right, I'm gonna do that every so often just to confirm that my mic still works. And I feel stupid now. I had that window open already. It's been open over here. All right, anyways. I'll put the mobile SDK here. All right. So we already have initializing the SDK. Let me show that for the mobile section. Is it? Come on, Mac, just work for once. Okay, you'll notice here that there is this setup, but things are a little bit different for the web. Although, yes, so this is gonna have to go away, this web push part right here. And over here, the mobile web push is gonna go away. So I think that's the only change that I really need to make there. So let me go ahead and make a change. Wait, where is that? So we're only gonna call out mobile push on the mobile SDK, and on the web SDK, we're only gonna call out web push, like so. So we'll make that change. Yep, and we only see web push. Okay. So I'm not gonna get into where do you download it, because we have a quick start guide for that. So what I think I would like to do is remove this section and keep it only for the quick start guide. Easier said than done. Because I don't know what our quick start guide has. So let me go and look. That's always an easy way. We talk about that? We do. So I don't need this to be there, so I'm going to delete it. I don't think this matters either. Honestly, this isn't I made this change already yesterday. Why is it still here? Oh my gosh, this is annoying. Like when I make changes and I had to remake them, this is not the first time that this has happened. In any case, I'll just delete all of this. RPIs, yeah, doesn't matter. Option 2 must be used for also doesn't matter. We're gonna have setup, which is here, up there. I think, yep. And then we're gonna have initializing the SDK, which I think I have. So I'm gonna move this to just beneath here. Oh, come on now, this is so painful. Okay. No, I don't want that there. I want it here, just. Oh my gosh. How many attempts will it take to move a call out? There we are. We're good. All right. So we have that. Then we'll have a little thingamajig there, and then we're gonna say we're gonna call this initializing the SDK, which is there, so we can delete init. Okay, and let's put a description. Initializes the SDK. This should be called during the startup. See, I already did this during the application startup. I remember typing that at least 3 times yesterday, and each time I had to redo it. Hopefully this will be the last time. All right. So right after this piece, what I want to have is a code snippet. And I'm actually going to move this just up here. And I don't even know if this is, yeah, we're going to delete that. We don't need that right now. Let's throw in a code thing. This is going to be JavaScript. Let's open up some other stuff. So we're going to open up the GitHub thing, migration, web. One of these is it. E1 model, SDK, migration guide. Well, they both have migration guide. We'll try this one. One thing I wish that Firefox did when opening a bookmark is open it in a new tab by default. Don't replace my current tab. Not a fan of that. All right, so it's here. One signal init. Interesting. I don't see the actual thing that I want to see. I don't see what I expect to see here. Perhaps, oh man, I still haven't charged this. This has been dying for the past week. I need a USB-C cable. I don't have one. All right, let's go back here and like, is there a migration guide on another branch? It's not clear which one of these I should be using. Okay. So for now, I guess I'm just gonna make it up as I go. I don't have a better approach at the moment. So I'm assuming that this is the thing, but I don't actually know types of at all at the moment. So I'm not sure what I should put in here, or if this object is even required. Maybe that should be optional. Maybe I can just read the types if we have decent types. Let's try that. We have typings here. Index. Okay, that doesn't help. Missing one signal. Okay. Okay. Maybe these aren't the types. Maybe, I don't know. See, core models. Let's see what's in core. All right, this could be it. So let's look for initialize or init. I imagine, I'm assuming that this is gonna export. Yeah, we are. The app user config, okay. Sometimes I wonder, like, were computers better 10, 15, 20 years ago? I remember my computer being much faster and it being a much more pleasant experience. These days, even on like a stupidly expensive machine, like computing is not what it used to be. I'm not a fan. Oh my gosh, please don't do this to me. Just... app user config. That is an app config. Okay. App user config. Here we are, right here, this interface. Okay. So one of the questions that I have is, where should these types of things go, these typings? Do I even need to reference them in our docs? In this one, I think I should, like an app user config. Let's see if we're already doing that. App ID, subdomain name. Yeah. We're doing something like that already. What I'm doing now is just making sure that these two types match. So far, if we want to be like 100% technical, they don't. Why? Well, here, this keystring any. We just throw anything we want in here. I don't understand why we're doing that. We do have app ID. What I don't see is auto register, which is an option that should be here. Auto resubscribe path. Oh no, we do have auto resubscribe. Is there a path? Yes, there's a path. Right, this is going to be hard for me. I'm not good at matching. I'm only good at having the computer do stuff for me. Also, one thing that I absolutely hate is the fact that we hide this. This should be more, it should just be like more prominent, I think. So let's add a column, and we're gonna call this required. Yes, we'll get rid of that. And please let me move. Oh my gosh. Wait, I can't. Okay. You can't rearrange columns. I'm streaming, so I won't say how I really feel about this. What the hell? Why did it do that? What the fuck? Oh, I don't. Oh, man. this tool. All right, next we have auto register, but it doesn't seem like we can't just, oh wow. Wow is all I can say. That's all I can say is wow. What's the use of a table if you can't do tabular operations on it? This is H0, H1, H2, 0, 0 thing. 1, 0, 2, 0, 0, 1, 0. There's not even a pattern to this. Oh my gosh, okay. Maybe tables are not the answer for this. Let's see if this works with like a markdown table. So we'll say header, content, and we will left align this. Actually, we'll center it, and we'll center this as well. Why did I put that space there? And let's put in some like a thing. So we'll say 1, some content, 2, and some more content. All right, let's see if this is going to render as a table. Oh, okay. I guess I had to save it. That's weird. Okay, all right. So it formats it as a table. And I want to say that if I format it as a table, at least I could use my text editor to help me with reorganizing stuff. I'm not sure why I would use their table. It doesn't give me anything, so I'm not going to use it. Screw that table. So we'll do this is property. It's technically not a parameter. A parameter is something that a function accepts. While this is an object, the object itself is a parameter, but the object has properties. All right, so we'll have the property, we'll have type, its description, and its requirement. Let's spell that the right way. So I'm going to left align the property and the type and the description. Oops, I didn't left align. Let's left align. All right, yeah, we'll left align that. And then what we'll do is we'll center align the requirement. Like so. All right, so we're gonna have, for the first thing, it's gonna be an app ID. The second thing is gonna be a string, and I'm gonna mono font that as well. And we're gonna have a description, which is just what we already have here. And requirement is required. And I'm gonna make required things strong or bolded, like so. We'll copy that. All right, now we have a structure, and let's pull out auto register, which is a Boolean. Oh, whoa. No. All right. Oh God, no, no, we can't do that. This can't be a Boolean or undefined. This should be one or the other. It should default to false. But for now, I'm gonna put what it actually is, undefined, which I don't like. We shouldn't keep that. Just make sure this looks decent. I did something stupid. Here. All right, let's escape that. Just make sure that renders properly. It doesn't. Oh my gosh. What if that? What if I do 2? Broken again. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I guess this is a reason to use their table. I'll accept it. I've been defeated already. I'll accept it. So we'll bold it in here. I'll just fall in line like I don't know. Is this added below it? Oh, it does. Okay. So then I want auto register. And I'm trying to make these match what's here. Ideally, these would be in alphabetical order, but I do understand that this is our code base. We probably don't want it to be in alphabetical order because whenever someone comes and change the diff would be a mess. So having a simple diff would mean that we keep this in insert order or add order or edit order, whatever order you want to call it. But the order in which we actually add these over time, if we start to alphabetize these, every time we add a new property, the diff is not going to reflect the fact that there's just one property added, right? Because we may have to shuffle some things around. So yeah, I'm going to follow this, but it would have been, I don't know. I don't have anything better to say. Let's just keep moving forward. It's going to be string or undefined. This should not be string or undefined. I don't like that type, but I'm going to keep it for now. I'm going to make this very, very clear that this is optional. Or no, this is required. Yes. When using something, I've already forgotten what it is. Where is it? Auto register. Oh, wait, wait. I'm doing auto register. Never mind. I was looking at the wrong thing. Should be removed from code. It's not, buddy. It's still here. So I'm gonna document it. Okay. So I can remove this now. Yeah, we can have some additional copy on properties that we don't recommend. I'll go ahead and delete this. I would have preferred to build my own table. I don't like this, but I can't do anything about it. And this also isn't required, so we'll do that. Would it be worth saying that these are optional? Is that even worth it? To be explicit that it's optional. Next, we have auto resubscribe. So let's go ahead and get that in there. We already may have that. Yeah, we do. Here. Okay. the type again. No, okay. None of this is all wrong. None of these should be Boolean or undefined. All right, let's see what we get for auto resubscribe. Automatically resubscribes the user when they clear the browser class. Okay, we'll add that. All right, so we'll say you can set this in the OneSignal dashboard during setup. However, if you set it this during initialization, the dashboard configuration will be overwritten. And configure this. If you will override, all right. If you set this during initialization, then the configuration on the dashboard will be overridden. The dashboard configuration will be overridden. Like so. I guess that's fine. And this is optional. Although, no, it's not. Wait, no, never mind. Okay. Okay, recommend HTTPS only. We recommend that you only use this. Wait, what did it say? I don't know if that's correct. Is it makes use, or is it is hosted on HTTPS, or is it just like it's secure? Your site is securely secured using HTTPS, maybe? It's a little bit shorter. I'll go with it. All right. Now we have path, which is also optional. I think, all right, so I think I understand what's happening here. So it seems like the intention is to make it such that the user, whenever they initialize, when they pass this object, this configuration object, that they don't have to do anything. We could just put empty, like an empty object. What would be a better solution is to, in the initialization function, make that configuration object optional. That way, you know, all of this stuff, you know, is fine. Now there is a way to use utility types to make this optional, because yeah. But ideally, we should have useful defaults for all of these, and we should be upfront about what those defaults are. All right, I'm gonna add path now. passes a string, and I'm just going to copy this up for now. This is optional. Optional. Okay. Special case on HTTPS only. Absolute pass for the one signal SDK worker files. You only need to set this parameter if you do not want to. Okay. Special case on HTTPS only. Okay, I will get to that another point time. Let's make this the correct type for now first. This is or undefined. Again, I'm not a fan of these or undefined. These should all be required and have defaults. Yeah, I don't think there's any other stuff that needs to be done here. Special case, okay. Means special case on HTTPS only. I don't know what this means. Wonder if it's worth it to like capitalize service worker. Is that a proper noun when it's next to one signal service worker, or is it just a regular noun? I don't know. I am gonna capitalize it because I don't know. I'll let someone correct that. But the idea is that this is a proper noun that goes along with one signal, because we're saying the one signal service worker, right? Maybe. Or maybe not. I could just be full of it. All right, so we have path, so I think I can delete this one down here. And I can also delete auto, whatever this is. Okay. Now service worker, oh, what? Wait, path and service worker paths. What? Okay, all right. Now I'm legit confused now. I don't know. I'm gonna just add it. I don't know what it's supposed to do, but we will just have an empty property. Oh, come on now. What the? Yes, get away. Let me also save this because I lose work a lot on here. So we're gonna do service worker path. Service worker path. This is a string or undefined. Okay, sure. Undefined. Okay. Shrug. No idea. I don't even know if this is optional. Oh, it is optional. Yes. All right. Now we have service worker param. I don't understand how this could be anything. I don't agree with that. It probably can't be an object. It probably can't be a function. It probably can't be a symbol. These are all things that any can be. It's probably also not an event. But I don't know. Maybe it is. What do I know? This is also optional. Subdomain name. Okay. Oh, we have that. Look at that. Subdomain name. That's going to be a string or undefined. We're no longer lying to people here. It was never string. A string and string or undefined are two very different things. Hence the fact that we have different words to represent these different concepts. This must match the label you enter in the site settings. I get that, but like, why? What is this? Why do we need it? I'm gonna borrow this right here. Alright, yeah. The subdomain name, this isn't good. Like, this doesn't tell me anything. To me, in my opinion, this right here is just another piece of info. It's like, oh, by the way, it needs to match the label you're in on the site settings, but it doesn't really tell me anything at the moment. All right, prompt options is the next one. This also isn't. Do not call this one. I'll get rid of this. Do not call this method twice. Should be called only once during that. I think that's a much better way of saying that instead of just all this visually distracting stuff. We just do that. Call this from each page on your site to initialize one signal. I'm gonna have to ask about this. Actually, I'm gonna wait until I get all this done, and then I'll ask my question. All right, subdomain prompt options. Okay, let's add that. Prompt options is app user. Why is that not just, okay? I don't like that type name. I don't like the type name, but that's neither here nor there. I wouldn't have called this app user config prompt options. I would have just called it prompt options. So that's or undefined. Undefined. No idea what it's for, unless we have, yeah, we have one here. That doesn't, this doesn't tell me anything. Wonder if I can just do this right here and make that link to the thing like that. We can get rid of all of that, and let's save and see what happens. How does that work out? Let me move this call. I don't know if this is true, actually, but I want to keep it until I can figure out if that's true. And let's make this a header. So this is the app user config. suppose. Oh, I also forgot my little thing. We had to do that. And technically, we'll keep it JavaScript. But technically, our thing is TypeScript. But I'm going to leave it as JavaScript for now. Right, I got to do a quick check right quick to see. I need to check LinkedIn. I don't get any insight into who's watching on LinkedIn or comments. I know last time I had some. Okay, so no comments, so I think we're good. All right. Whoa. What's going on here? How did that not get deleted? I thought I deleted that. All right, so we have our prompt options done. All right, now we could do the welcome notification, which is here. If this were a, yeah, I shouldn't have to do what I'm doing. I'll just say that. Okay, welcome notification is a, again, I would also have preferred this type to be called a welcome notification option or something. Not what we have. And our type is just JSON. That's very incorrect. But for now, it's going to be this. It's going to be that or undefined. Like so. All of these links are going to break when I eventually delete it. So maybe, I don't know why I'm spending effort doing this when I know that these are going to break in the short term. Let's delete that. And let's also make sure that these links are rendering the way that I want them to render. And they're not, of course not. Why would they do that? I'm not a fan. They look different. They're being rendered differently. I'm not sure. Like, I know some people don't care, but like, if you zoom in, you may notice that this has a little bit of a background, whereas this one doesn't. And there also seems to be some non-alignment somehow, for some reason. And I'm also not a fan of where this is cutting, this in, that like, I don't like that at all. This isn't, I don't know. So this required, like, the fact that you had to scroll makes this less than helpful. So I'm going to delete it. Or maybe I won't delete it. I can't delete a column? Okay, I can. Okay, all right, my God, all right. So I need to figure out another way of making this obvious that it's required. So I'm going to try this. Let's see if this is going to render properly. I know GitHub will render that properly, but I don't know if this will. Oh, it will. Perfect. All right, so from here on out, if something has a bold and an asterisk next to it, then it is required. There we are. I think that is clear. Maybe. So long as we're consistent. All right, let's move on to the next property. Notify button. Okay, do we not already have that? We do. Notify button. I just needed to be up 1. So of course I get to waste a bunch of time copying and pasting because I can't just simply move it, which is something that I would expect from the most basic of things. The fact that we have an optional partial is interesting because a partial, it's a utility type. It makes everything optional. So it's like now we have optional, or we have undefined undefines or optional optionals, which is weird. Whoa, okay, yeah, undefined. What? And I can't even undo. What the fuck? I don't even know what happened. Like, I'm not even sure what just like what was this like before. I didn't do that, and I can't undo it apparently. Maybe this is what it was. Yeah, I guess that's it. That might be it. I really don't know. I would really appreciate if like this thing stopped doing. They tried to like just stop trying to be helpful, because it's not helpful. It's the opposite, in fact. So these things that I'm linking, what I was referring to earlier about potentially creating like a new doc that's going to hold these types of objects, this is what I'm referring to. So moving them out of this document to kind of condense it to focus specifically on the SDK, and then have a separate doc that lives underneath this one that goes into details like this. We can get rid of this. That was wrong anyways. It's not JSON. It's this thing that we have here. Also, I'm not going to call out this partial bit. It's not, I mean, it's not that relevant. Practically, at least, it's not relevant. All right, persist notification again. God dang. Maybe it'll be easier to just move this to where it's supposed to be. This requires user consent. Where should that be? Require user privacy consent. Okay, yeah. Let's add that near the bottom. This is the easiest way, so I don't have to like do extra work. I just copy it here and delete it, since I can't just move stuff like anyone else in the I think I just lost audio or music or something. All right, persist notification is not in fact a Boolean, it's Boolean or undefined. This is just confusing. I don't even know what this is like. I will look at that later. I don't know. I'll look at that another day. All right, this is gonna be that or this. Wait, what? See our webhooks? Okay. No, unacceptable. We need to say what this is for. So, what is this for? Notification, click handler, match. That is also not a string. It's a notification click match behavior, which is an enum, which is very much not a string. Oops. Is it like seriously? It's just gonna. Does Command C not work anymore on Mac OS? What the fuck? Like what? Like why can't I just have a system that just works? All right. All right, I'm not sure what, I don't know. I'm not sure about, I don't even know. I need to ask someone about that. Like what were they, I don't know. What were they thinking? Like what are they trying to say here? It's not obvious at all. Click action, yep. And I know for a fact it's going to be the same kind of thing, so we'll go ahead and do that. Like so. And I know this is undefined. And I imagine we're going to go to this URL here. And then we can delete that. And I got to figure out, like, what is this? Like, what are these things? Like, navigate, focus. What are we trying to say here? All right. I see we have something that's never been documented, but now it will be, which is our allow localhost as secure origin. Oops. Okay, all right. You know what? Fuck it. I'll just type. Because obviously Apple and all their money can't build a fucking computer that works. Boolean or okay, again. Like fundamentally this type doesn't even make sense. Boolean or undefined. Here's why. JavaScript is falsy, right? So let's see. Let's do some testing. So if I say the word false, that's false, of course, right? But if I were to do undefined, it's going to be undefined. But like, what's the falsiness or the truthiness of undefined? How does JavaScript logically think about undefined? Well, if I were to say not undefined, I get back true, which implies that undefined is falsy. So with that in mind, we have 3 potential values that this property can take on: true, false, or undefined. But we just now saw that undefined is falsy. So in reality, we have 3 different values: true, false, or false. What's the difference between false and false? I don't know. My degree didn't teach me that. So like Boolean Boolean undefined does not make any sense. And anyway, anywhere on Earth for anything ever. Feel free to at me on that. Require user privacy consent. Okay, I have that. We're good. Okay. Page URL. I guess these are new. It's a string or optional. Again, here, same thing, right? A string or undefined, which is what the question mark here means. Well, let's think about the falsiness of strings, because it's just JavaScript and it's weird. If I were to type in a string, let's say my name, we get back a string. But let's say that I say not my name, not William. What am I gonna get? I get back false, which implies that a string that's non-empty is truthy. Another way of saying that is a string that is empty is falsy. So we have infinite values because it's a string, but let's condense it down to 2. We have a string or undefined. Well, we just learned that undefined is falsy, and we just now saw that an empty string is also falsy. So for all intents and purposes, we can view these things as the same thing, false. So it doesn't make sense to have undefined for a string when we can just default it to a empty string. But you know, that's just my opinion, I suppose. No idea what it's for, so I'll move on. We're not documenting. We should be documenting all of these properties. Otherwise, they don't show up in our users' IDEs, which, you know, given that a lot of folks use IDEs these days, maybe not, even text editors. Maybe a lot of folks are using language servers, like the LSP, language server protocol, and LSPs make use of like code docs to serve up IntelliSense type stuff, like the comments or the documentation that you see that pops up whenever you do IntelliSense. I don't know if I have Visual Studio Code open to show this. No, I don't, and I'm not going to open it, so we'll move on. This is going to take an outcomes config. Okay, so we'll, oops, wrong thing. So that oops, no, again, wrong thing. Outcomes. Wait. Oh, I'm tripping. It's an outcomes config or undefined. Undefined. Yeah. No idea. I don't know. Like I don't know what that's supposed to look like right now, or if we even have it. Let's see. Outcomes. Nope. So I imagine that this outcomes config is going to be in here somewhere. Oh, it's here. See what this is looking like. looks like nothing apparently. All right, we're gonna move on. Let's see how this is looking. Yeah, see, this is no, unacceptable. And the reason why this is unacceptable is because the example that's in our migration doesn't actually follow our API. Our API says that the app ID is non-optional, yet here it's appearing as if it is optional. It's in fact not. So we'll do app ID, which is going to be a string, and we'll just say your one signal app ID. And I will leave the semicolon, even though I'm a semicolon-less person. Yeah, we're gonna make this TypeScript. Screw it. Our thing is actually written in TypeScript, so I will just duplicate this. It's the same. There's no difference yet. So we'll have a JavaScript version as well, which will be first. All right, so JavaScript, literal same, TypeScript, literal same. Except I think we have to await this, right? That's the other part that's not clear. Like, I would like to know what return type, like what is init return? So something like this. So we'll have init is a function that accepts a, like, I guess a configuration. Config. Yeah, we'll just call it config or whatever that word is. And that'll be a app user config. And we also want to know, like, what is this returning, right? Is it going to return a function? Is it going to return a promise? I actually have no clue what this returns. So I'm just going to say it's a promise of void for now, because I don't know. But I can figure that out. We have the code base here. Although I shouldn't have to read the code base, to be honest, to figure out what these things are going to return. All right, let's see, init. Static casing, all right, it returns a promise, but we don't say, oh, okay, we need to do better here. We need to talk, we need to have the type. Late init, await initialization module, return. So, okay, so far, I know that we can return undefined, but it looks like we can also, oh no, I think it is. It's just undefined. It's void. Okay, so my little hunch is correct. So we're gonna say init is a function that accepts a config of type app user config. And that is required, and it's going to return a promise of void. Ideally, like, this is how I would prefer this API to look. We would have the app ID, like so, which is of type string, and then we would have an optional app config, like so. Like, this is what I would prefer to see, but no one's asked me, so I will move forward. All right, let's go ahead and save. And hopefully now you can see why I want to move this out. Because at the end of the day, it's the functions that are important, not this. But this is gonna, like, this takes up a lot of room, a lot of space, a lot of things. And I think it just adds to confusion when you're just looking at a big ass wall of text. Especially when this big ass wall of text doesn't even have to be here. And also, we shouldn't be using desk. Let's, like, type out the word. It's a description. And this is a type. I don't know how that got messed up, but we fixed it now. Okay. I don't have a good way of doing this now, but I'm just going to create a page called types. I don't want to be bogged down by figuring out a name. So we'll create a sub page, and I'm just going to call this typings for now. I can always change the slug. It's not going to be public, so we're good. So we're going to call it typings or web SDK typings. Types reference. How about that? Don't do anything. Just like, I don't know. Okay. Oops. Let's duplicate this tab and we'll move it to over here. And right here is what I'm going to do. I guess I don't have to say that. I think it will just know, maybe. So we'll just do this. We'll say app user config. Oops. And I do want this to be stylized like that. This object enables you to configure our SDK in various ways to suit your needs. All right, we no longer need this. That's better, just a little bit better. All right, so let's copy that over. Here's some fun. So let's say, for instance, you have this scroll tier and you like do raw text. It just goes back up to the top. So it doesn't remember where you are. It's really confusing. I think this is the block that I care about. I think. We're gonna X, and this also has to be in raw mode. Okay. Oh, and this should not be types. This should be type like that. Now, yeah, I like that cleanup. See, so now we can tell people to come here. And these links are all broken now. So, well, they're not broken yet, but they will be very shortly. So we have the prompt options type, which I think it's been renamed, so it's no longer called prompt options. It's now called app user config prompt options. It should be called just prompt options. That's what I would want. But yeah, you know, again, no one's asked me what I want. All right, so we're gonna have, I forgot the name of the type already. App, yeah, this is why it can't be this long. This is too long. People can't remember this, specifically me. I can't remember this. And if I can't remember it, then like my chances of being successful in what I'm doing is kind of low. For now, I'm just going to copy this verbatim. And I'll deal with what it should be. option. Okay. So we're going to take all of that and drop it here. Alright, passage parameters. Man, they can come get me if they expect me to leave. I think here I should be able to just delete it. Like so.
Attention. An emergency has been reported in this building. Please cease operations and leave the building utilizing the nearest exit or fire exit stairway. Do not use elevators.
I really don't like that this doesn't make use of my screen real estate. I shouldn't be having to horizontally scroll on a 32-inch 6K monitor, ever. But here I am.
Attention.
Alright, I'm gonna take a break. Yeah, it's been an hour and a half. I'm gonna take a break right quick. I'll be back. Maybe not. Maybe I won't be back because my stream deck isn't working. Oh my gosh. It's always something. It'll be nice if my computer will just work once without any issue. All right, let's be right back. How about that? All right, back. Is there echo? No, there's not. Okay. All right, so let me get back reacquainted with everything. Make sure. Oh wow, I just realized that I'm not live. Let me make myself live. Oh wait, am I back? Okay, let's go back to here. Okay, I figured it out. I'm live now. I'm back. In fact, I was back a couple minutes ago. I was just trying to figure out how to get it turned back on. Oh wow, what's that lag? Why is there some lag going on? My camera back there. It sorted itself out. It's not the camera, it's actually something to do with my system. It's whatever. All right, let's get back into what I was doing. All right, I was looking to see the return type of this function, but we don't say. Yeah, we don't say. Is this a class? Oh, it is oh, that's interesting. A class. I'd be lying if I was like, oh yeah, classes make sense to me. They don't. Not in JavaScript, at least. We have the web SDK, but I was also working on is this it? Like a thing of types. Oh, is this it? Oh yes, this is it. Okay, these are our types. Let's move that down to here. So we have the web SDK, and then we have our types that I'm moving stuff over from the web SDK, which is over here, and also have the mobile SDK up, which I sometimes am comparing, but for now I will keep it on my side monitor over here. And I also have my whatever this is here. There is one other file that I should probably have up. It will help me out just a little bit. I want to make sure I go to YouTube. And we have a schema. Now I did do something, let's go back to here. I did this for the mobile stuff, but maybe I can reconcile this somehow. Let's move that to the side. Let's see if I can reconcile the two. Let's go to the web. Okay. So for setup, oh, wait a minute. I think I moved some of these. There, did I? Oh, okay. All right. Never mind. Oh, gosh. So this is going to be harder to reconcile. No, it shouldn't. So we have a one-to-one match. So we have the init with context, which is this thing right here. So now I just need to move over init. Do I have that? Web. Okay. Okay, which is it? Oh, no, we're good. So yeah, that's the same. So let's make sure that's what we're doing. One signal dot init. Oh, it does take. Well, okay, all right, now I'm confused. This says that our init takes an object, but the schema says that it should take a string. What am I missing? Why is that thing? Oh, okay. I did that. Okay. Wait. Is there no longer what? Wait, what? Oh, wow. Okay, this is the new search. All right, cool. So we get the init. Just take me there, bro. Just take me to it. All right. Copy permalink. It would be really awesome if I could copy a link to just this right here. There's slightly a way you can fake it, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to just @mention. I guess this, I should say this. I don't even know. Oh, this is a repo. I'm trying to figure out what is this word. It doesn't align with what's in our repo. All right, so now I can get a link to the comment, and then it's a fake way of doing it. And watch, I put it on. Okay, I did. Wait, did I put it on the right thing, or am I being dumb? I'm confused. Okay, no, I'm not being dumb. All right, now I can actually write my message. All right, cool. Message sent. Oh, also, I have a meeting. It's a work session of what I'm doing now. I'm gonna be like, nah, I'm already working. I'll just send them the link to my stream. I need to figure out a way to like stop this. This is really annoying. Hello? Hey, how you doing?
Said you called. What can I do for you?
Yeah, give me a second. Hold on, give me a second. I should be back now. Okay. All right. Sorry, I had a call. Let me go to my screen. So on the random update, I guess a little bit about that call, a little bit about my life. I am a motorcycle rider. I've had a motorcycle since 2012. So I've been riding for a long time. And my birthday is coming up, and I've always wanted a Street Fighter bike. And there is a very good deal on a Street Fighter in Phoenix, and we're very close on making it work. There were some unforeseen things, but yeah, I really want the bike, and I'm trying to make it work. It is a amazing motorcycle. Like what it has on it, it has the magnesium alloy, or not. It's not even alloy. Yeah, they're forged magnesium wheels in bronze. Those wheels by themselves, oh my gosh. And they're also sending me the original Martesini forged aluminum wheels, racing wheels. It's also got a Akropovich full titanium exhaust. And it's already been tuned. Just those two things alone, I'm happy. But they also did more stuff. The only issue is that like they advertised it at one price, but the real price is a little bit more. All right, let me talk to the user model, folks. All right, let's just let them know I'm not gonna join. Hopefully they don't take it a certain way. Let me figure out what to do with my hands. I need to watch the stream to make sure that it's actually working. It's one thing that I forgot to do. So I may have been talking to myself for real this time. I don't know if I'm streaming, which I should have checked. I forgot to do, to be honest. So let's hope that there are people here, or that I'm here. Yes, I'm here. Perfect. Oops. Oh my gosh, I don't know how to do this. We are. Oh, oh, appreciate it, Amanda. I didn't realize someone was here. So one day I'll get a response on that. All right, let's go back to here and wait, where's my schema? Oh, here's the schema. All right, I had another schema somewhere. This one. So we're good on the setup side for web. There's nothing else. Let's go to auth. Is there anything for auth? No, nothing for auth. But there's also nothing for nothing, so other than these two. Okay, so there's no auths. Do we need to delete anything? And it, oh wait, what? What the fuck? Init welcome notification. Oh, okay. All right, we're not done. We're not done with these types. Damn it. Where's my other readme thing? I had another one. Where is it? Always hiding. Where is it? Did I close it? Yes, like a dumbass. Oh, wait, no, maybe not like a dumbass. Maybe I'm smart for once. Yes, I am smart. Look, I'm not a dumbass. Okay, so, wait. Why are these the same thing? They shouldn't be. So I need to take whatever this is. Like I'm gonna correct them later. I'm just moving them because it's annoying me right now. So I need to take whatever this is and move it over. And I also need to do this. So how many more do I have? All right, it's just those two, right? Yeah, it's just those two. All right, cool. We're almost done. So let's go and get this. This is the welcome notification. It's actually a type, so I got to figure out what the type of that type is, which maybe that's not going to be easy, but maybe it will be. We'll come here. Let's follow that. Don't tell me that you exist. I know you do. I've seen you. Seriously though? Was it moved? Is that it? Let's see. App config. So it exists. So maybe it was moved and the link is just wrong. So the thing that we're looking for is the welcome something. Welcome notifications, that thing. And this is a type defined here. Disable title. So we're going to go with the name of the type. And if this seems like, oh, this is bad, well, maybe we should rename the thing to not be bad, maybe. All right, where is the other thing? It's not there. Here we are. So we're gonna just add another one. Style, or we want that to be whatever, mono-spaced, and we'll just take it, just do the things. I think we'll take all of that. Yeah, I'm gonna take all of that, including that. I'm gonna keep it here because ultimately I do want to delete it. I should have cut it, but you know, mistakes. So I'm gonna publish it first, or at least save it here first, and make sure that it does what I expect it to do, and then I'll delete from there. Once I get all this in one place, I can like look at, I don't know, making this readable to me. All right. Yeah, that looks. It looks like it works well enough. So then, wow, I can't use my key. What? I don't like this. I think this is where I want to end it. So slow. All right, let's look at these web SDK docs. Do they look all right? Yeah, they look a little bit better. So now I need to do this notify button. Which, wait, did I not just do that? No, I didn't. What did I just do? Shit, what did I just do? Huh. Let's see. Come on, keyboard, do the things. Just type. Let me do the things. Here we are, conveniently for me. What did I just do? Okay, all right, cool. We're good. All right, so then I now need to do the notify buttons thing. I need to get the type. I don't want to do the type, but maybe it'll be easy to find. Notification, maybe it's here. Notification button. Oh, notify button. App user config. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. We're just importing the type. Okay, so then let's go follow it up the chain. Just okay, fine. Yeah. Why would I want to see? Why would I want to see any like the code? Why, like, obviously I wouldn't want to do that. Is it prompts? Is that where we're getting this from? Yes, from prompts. I still don't like the name of this. It should just be notify button. All right, we have options, enable. All right, I'm glad we're not doing that. That enable is optional again. This, oh, well, no, display predicate. No, this type can't. No, this doesn't compute. That doesn't make sense. Here's why. For one, null and undefined. Let's ignore the fact that two of these are actually objects. Let's ignore that. But null and undefined in a scenario where we have a nullable, or optional, whatever these are called in TypeScript. So this is just going to confuse the compiler, the typings. This should just be optional, and then a function that returns void, maybe. Let's see. I think I can show what I mean here. Will it let me put a comment in here? I guess not. So that's something that would be kind of cool, maybe? I could reference it in a new issue or a new discussion. I don't know if we're using discussions. Let's see. Oh no, we don't have any. I don't want to create one. All right, I gotta stop my audio. I think something's going on. All right. Maybe nothing's different. Or maybe everything is different. All right, so we now know that this is a app config notify button. We can at least alias it. We don't have to change it, but at least alias it to not be that. I can't get over that. The way this reads is, if you do one, you must do all. I don't know if I buy that. I think that they should be able to just set one thing and then the rest of the things can be undefined. Oh gosh, there's another thing that I have to go and find. Bell text. Why is... Oh, no. We don't need a type for that, I don't think, right? Where are we using this? Okay. Yeah, I don't think we need a type for that. This could be defined in line. Right? Yeah, I think that can be defined in line. I think that would be better. There's no need to have that. I'm always wary when it comes to adding a type. Or I guess having, like, actually pulling it out, because you got to give it a name first. But like maybe that friction of giving it a name is an indication of something. Let's copy that name. Let's just go on with the business. Whoa, what the fuck? Why did it got it? What? Definitely pressing. Okay, all right. I just realized that I can't hear my audio effects. Just an issue. Let's see here. They are definitely on. Audio hijack. One of these sounds like it is 44. Like it's out of sync. Gotta find it. Yeah, haha. See? Every now and again, this, like, I don't know why, it just refuses to use the right clock source and stay on the same format. I'm always having to come in and make sure that it's there. Okay, we're good. Okay, but this doesn't explain why I can't hear my sound effects. So let's see. Yeah, I should be hearing my sound effects and I don't. Screw it. We'll keep going forward. All right, so we got the notify button params. I think I've already generated the thing here. So I just gotta copy it over, which is here. I'm gonna take all of this. I'm also gonna just go ahead and pre-format it just to make my life a little bit easier. And where do I need to stop it? Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm not gonna save anything. So if I fuck something up, it's okay. Because, well, maybe it'll be okay. Hopefully it'll be okay. But knowing my luck, it won't be. Alright, let's save this one and make sure that it does the thing. It doesn't. I fucked something up. Did I fuck up that bad? User config bell, yeah, some stuff, more stuff. On HTTP subdomain parameter. What is this call out for? This is confusing. How you would call init. Okay, this is wrong. I need to undo whatever I did. I can't just take stuff out because it's confusing. Oh gosh, this is what? Okay, I don't want this here. Or that. Or that. Or that. Okay, so let's go to the types, which is here. That's not it. This here. It's the type reference. I don't want this or that or this and that. I don't need any of that anymore. Add our new line there. Save. Okay, no, we're not. Okay, still not there. I don't need this code block. Oh shit, what did I just do? Fuck. Okay, all right. No, I do need that code block. I do need it. Okay, it's the other one that I don't need. Okay. I would like to call these all like config, right? So welcome notification config, notification or notify button config, prompt config. I almost said prompt options config, user config. All right, yeah, user. No, maybe not user. No, we don't want to have that. This would just be like something like SDK config. Maybe, yeah. I think this is all SDK level. Yeah, maybe. Okay, this part we're good. Let's figure out what the hell to do about this part. So I know I don't want this block. So let me just delete it. It's typical how to call it. All right. So here's what we're mixing. I understand what the problem is now. Okay. We're mixing purposes or intentions. We're trying to show like recipe type stuff or like how to do something, but this should be about a reference, right? This is our developer reference. What can you do? That's all that I need to know. How to do it, that belongs somewhere else. Where is that? I don't know yet. I really don't know yet. I know we have guides, these quick start guides. I don't know if this belongs here. Let's see. Call it code. Init config app. User config promise void. Signal commit. Tap that. Yeah, so this is something that I think belongs in a quick start for a particular thing. I didn't set that to TypeScript. Someone else did this, so like this is TypeScript. Everything else is JavaScript. Let's see. What's not clear here is how do you configure, or is it, or are we getting rid of these? Like this initialize in the SDK. Oh wait, no, we need that. I'm tripping. A init notify button parameters. Like, do I need that anymore? Or this how to call a init? How are we doing it? That's weird. We're saying that it's equal to what? We're saying that it's equal to an empty array. That is weird. The next line, one signal push. I don't understand that. That doesn't make sense to me. Process one signal push call stop process items. One signal item. Used to load one signal asynchronously, defer from a web page. While asynchronous function queuing while SK loads in the browser. Signal deferred dot push. callback is going to give us one signal back. And then we're going to call one signal whatever the function name. Where's the function name coming from? Where's that coming from? Function name param 1, param 2. Is that what's expected to be? Wait, item, a function to be executed rather. Yeah. So like, is that what's expected to be in this like whatever thing, whatever this is? Is that what we're doing? One signal item. Item is the deferred callback, and the deferred callback is whatever this thing is. So if I understand this correctly, maybe I need to write this. Maybe I gotta write this. Okay, so a one signal deferred item, I guess. I don't know, what OS deferred item. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, an item is a tuple according to this thing over here. Yeah, it's a, and I'm saying it's a tuple because like, why would it be an array? That doesn't make sense. But it has to be an array if we're like pushing things into. You know what? Let's follow this. Maybe I can find something. See what we're doing. What the fuck? Why? What is this thing called? I guess I could just open this locally and I'll get the full power of Visual Studio, but that would be too easy, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to instead embrace the struggle. So this push is definitely calling this thing that does something. Where is this from? Process one signal push calls. So it doesn't seem to be able to find that. So let's just search for it. Okay, so this is a class and there must be some static. Why are we using classes? I have a real issue with classes. Okay, we have one static, we have one function, which is going to take in one signal, which is I1 signal. Okay, sure. Let me just copy this. Copy that just in case. Alright, where was I at? Alright, I'm gonna copy this too. Alright, so this is push. And I think this is a process item or something like, yeah, process item. Okay, all right, sure. So let's go back to my process item. And what are we doing? We take one signal, which is where? Is that just like a global thing? To be a global thing. Oh, okay. Here, yeah. Oh, it is a global thing, literally. Huh. Oops. Okay, so the item can either be a function or an object, an array of objects, or an array of, wait, what? Hold on, what? An array of objects. Interesting, okay. So let's see, if type of item is a function, then we just want to call it. I'm curious why we want to just call it and not pass it anything. Comment would be helpful here. Else if the item is in that array, okay, if item length is 0, okay, so it needs to be an array. Okay, empty array is not valid. We need a better error. It doesn't tell me anything. Otherwise, we're going to do shift. Does shift move things? What does shift do? Removes the first element from an array and returns that removed element. This method changes the length of the array. I guess JavaScript arrays aren't like actual arrays in the sense that I know, in the classical sense. So we take the first thing, okay. Function name is null, or type of it is undefined. This be the one signal function name. Okay. The logic doesn't align with this error. We're not checking to see if the function name is one signal. We're just checking to see if it's null. And we're using type coercion here. Honestly, I don't think we should ever use type coercion. We should say what we mean, use triple equal. And I don't think that this can ever be null. Undefined, but not null. Maybe empty. All right, one signal function. One signal instance. Wait, where did this come from? Wait, one signal instance. Wait, how did that just appear? Wait, what? Oh, wait, okay. It didn't just appear, it's that. Okay. Function name dot toString. Okay. If the type of one signal function is not equal function, throw the one signal function with the name function name. Okay, I don't know if that helped. It only made it worse for me. I don't know what's going on. I thought I already removed notified buttons. I didn't save it. Okay, all right. Yeah, I'm so like confused now. I'm like, I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Let's do non-HTTPS subdomain parameter. I'm gonna call this an example for now. I don't know what this should be right now. Examples. Non-HTTPS domain set default. I don't even know if these things exist anymore. Like these. Yeah. This doesn't. I don't think this exists anymore. Let's go back to. That was a mistake. Let's go back to here. Do we have a notification URL? Do we have a set notification URL? I don't know if we need to document this. Or, oh wait, no, maybe we do, but if I look at a better place, like our mobile SDK, oops. What do I do here? Is there a set default URL? Setting URL? Oh, okay. So this is new. This is different. Oh, okay. All right. So I might be able to get it's not mine yet. I don't know. I haven't bought it yet. But to get it shipped here, it's going to be $650, which I'm happy about. I think that's affordable. Considering, like it's in Phoenix and they are bringing a whole motorcycle here to like directly to me, but I would have to go register it, which is a pain in the ass. I gotta register my current bike, which isn't registered because I left the country and I haven't ridden it in 2 years, but I have it now, so I need to go get it registered. All right, I think I need to look at the migration guide. Which is here, so let's find it. Migration guide. Let's see, is there a set, or let's just see if there's like a URL anywhere in here. Set default, okay, there is one. All right, set default URL. Now, my question is, where is that here? Set default URL. Okay, all right, that is the issue. That's the problem. Okay, this isn't good. maybe I'll get a direct link to that. Alright, so message is sent. The migration guide. Cool. All right, so I'm just now realizing that it is. What time is it? I don't actually know the real time. It literally tells me it's 3:48. I don't know why I had to look at it on my. Oh, it's 3:48. I have a meeting or something. I don't know. I got something to do with someone else for work. So that's going to be enough of docs for me for today, I think. Actually, before I say that, before I complete, let's wrap this up. Or at least wrap up what I can. So, this is saved. I think we're good. Let's make sure. Yeah, so it's good in the sense that I can come back in here and actually make it better. This is weird. Whatever, that rendering is weird. Okay, and then you can close that. Close that. We're good on that. Yeah, we'll get rid of that as well. And I will note this down to put in my notes. So this is left off that. So I can close it. I don't want to have this open. Web SDK. Okay, so I think this is the Web SDK. Do I need to do anything? Notify button, parameters. Did I get rid of that? I think I did. So let's save. All right, looking good. Okay, yeah, I think, oh shit, are we all done? Oh, okay, we're almost done, but like everything that I wanted to really get done today is done. One thing that's gonna happen is, I gotta show the other doc. This one. So we don't need to, oh wait, no, that's not that one. This one. So, where's the header or the sidebar thing? Oh, it's not going to show it, but if it did show it, you'd see that you can have sub pages. So what I'm going to do is move tags, SMS, email, all that into sub pages so that it mirrors what's being done on the mobile side of things. Let me show the mobile. I can show that. So here, how like there's like in-app SMS email. This is going to be structured the same way, and each one of these should also maybe be no, they're not. That's too much. All right, get rid of that. We're good. It's good enough for now. What do I need? Don't need that anymore. Good on that. It's the iOS. Don't need that anymore. Also don't need that. Making sure I haven't forgotten anything. So I've already dropped my note in here, so I'm good on that. So we'll go ahead and close this. And this turned out to be useless for my needs, so I'll just remove it. Okay, that's it. Hopefully you got something from this. If not, join next time. You know, consider following me on whatever social network you happen to see me on. Subscribe to me on YouTube if you're watching on YouTube. If you're watching anywhere else, go to my YouTube. I am Will Shepherd. Go subscribe and follow me there. Also, follow me on Twitch if you're into Twitch. It's Code and Color on Twitch. CODINCOLOR, Code and Color. You go there and follow me. And I am streaming on LinkedIn and Twitter now. It's the same. I am Will Shepherd on everything except for Twitch. Working on that one. Maybe I'll get it, but Code and Color is what all this is technically, you know. Anyway, peace. I'm out.